We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Misses with the straight left. They miss with the jab. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Just see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab and doesn't score. And he just misses with that jab. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with the hook. Perfect counter land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Still landing the power shot.
And there's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice work to block that left uppercut. He threw a punch and just got countered. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Usyk! You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Fury in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. Let's get it started in round three. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in time.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little touch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
The perfect counter lands. Misses with the straight left. He scores with the counter. Defense is not an option for these two. When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
You have got longer arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep them out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the chair, use the reach, and use the endless shot power.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about fury in that last round. I promise you, all three judges...
Don't change too much.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. And that hook misses. You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. How about that time counter shot? That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Swing and a miss with the jab. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Catch and shoot. And he just missed with that left jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
The jab working nice.
Back into the fray here in round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throws the jab and doesn't score. Well done with that counter shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
They blocked the left there. They blocked the jab. for that counter shot. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Don't give him those free shots.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
His stamina is off the charts. Just missed with that hook. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Insane action. You'd like to see more jabs. Missing with the hook. Good counter punching. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. There's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. When are we going to see a jab from these two? One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Don't get trigger happy.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The straight right just misses. And he misses with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. fury in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round.
Again, don't change too much yet.
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. A perfect counter shot. A perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Down she goes. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four. This is the, are you okay?
Talk about Oleksander Usyk in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. And there's the bell for round 9. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter lands. Punching. Oh, and a shot from the heavens sends him to the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Oleksander Usyk in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can't miss it. Great.
And here comes the 10th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter. So much for boxing. This is a... Whoa, wait a minute. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. And down goes Oleksander Usyk. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. The unified heavyweight champion is down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.